The Seeds of Wisdom team is on a mission to make you and the rest of the community a happier and more productive bunch with facts, no spins or fluff. When we facts we can prove you will be able to also. We do not call dates on any event details due to nobody has the facts yet. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions, not their own facts. Use discernment, and do you know who we're getting info from? Really? Do your own research for facts. Follow success to be successful. In today's information-saturated world, we are constantly bombarded with a deluge of opinions. These opinions come from various sources: friends, family, social media, news outlets, and experts in different fields. Navigating this complex landscape requires discernment, the ability to distinguish between valuable information and noise. Discernment empowers us to evaluate opinions critically, separating those grounded in fact from those based on bias or conjecture. It is a crucial skill for anyone seeking to make informed decisions and engage in productive conversations. Without discernment, we risk being swayed by unsubstantiated claims and emotional appeals. Cultivating discernment, therefore, is essential for navigating the complexities of the modern world. This skill allows us to identify reliable information and make sound judgments. Ultimately, discernment is the key to informed decision-making and meaningful dialogue. It allows us to sift through the noise and find the truth. Discernment is not merely about identifying facts, it also involves understanding the context surrounding those facts. It requires us to consider the source of information, potential biases, and the motivations behind the presented opinions. A discerning individual recognizes that not all opinions are created equal. Some opinions are based on rigorous research and analysis, while others are rooted in personal beliefs or emotions. By carefully evaluating the basis of an opinion, we can determine its credibility and relevance. This process of critical evaluation is crucial for separating informed perspectives from misinformation. It helps us to avoid being misled by unsubstantiated claims and to form our own well-reasoned opinions. Furthermore, discernment plays a vital role in fostering respectful communication. When we engage with others' opinions thoughtfully, considering their perspectives and the evidence they present, we create space for productive dialogue. Discernment helps us to avoid dismissing opinions outright simply because they differ from our own. Instead, it encourages us to explore the underlying reasons for these differences. This open-minded approach to communication fosters mutual understanding and respect, even when disagreements persist. By engaging in thoughtful dialogue, we can learn from each other and refine our own perspectives. In essence, discernment is a cornerstone of intellectual humility. It involves recognizing the limits of our own knowledge and being open to the possibility that we might be wrong. Discernment encourages us to seek out diverse perspectives and to consider alternative viewpoints. This willingness to learn and grow intellectually is essential for personal development and societal progress. By embracing intellectual humility, we create an environment conducive to learning and collaboration. This, in turn, leads to better decision-making and a more informed citizenry. Understanding the distinction between facts and interpretations is paramount for cultivating discernment. Facts are objective pieces of information that can be verified through observation or measurement. They are the building blocks of knowledge and provide a foundation for understanding the world around us. Interpretations, on the other hand, are subjective analyses of facts. They represent how individuals perceive and understand information, often influenced by personal beliefs, values, and experiences. Recognizing this crucial difference is the first step towards evaluating opinions critically. It allows us to separate what is objectively true from what is subjectively perceived. While facts are grounded in evidence, interpretations are inherently subjective. They can vary widely depending on individual perspectives and cultural contexts. For example, two people might observe the same event, but interpret its significance differently. This subjectivity is not inherently negative, it reflects the diversity of human thought and experience. However, it is crucial to be aware of the subjective nature of interpretations when evaluating opinions. Understanding the potential for bias in interpretations is critical for discerning the validity of arguments. The problem arises when interpretations are presented as facts. This blurring of the lines between objective reality and subjective perception can lead to misinformation and misunderstandings. It is essential to be vigilant in identifying instances where interpretations are masquerading as facts. This requires careful examination of the evidence presented and the source of the information. By questioning the basis of claims and seeking corroborating evidence, we can avoid being misled by unsubstantiated assertions. Furthermore, it is important to recognize that even factual information can be selectively presented or framed in a way that promotes a particular interpretation. This phenomenon, often referred to as cherry-picking, involves highlighting data that supports a specific viewpoint while ignoring contradictory evidence. Being aware of this tactic is crucial for discerning the full picture and avoiding biased conclusions. Critical thinking skills, such as evaluating the source of information and seeking out diverse perspectives, are essential for navigating the complexities of information in the modern age. By developing these skills, we can become more discerning consumers of information and make more informed decisions. Opinions grounded in research and factual data carry significantly more weight than those based on conjecture or personal beliefs. Evidence-based opinions are supported by verifiable information and rigorous analysis, making them more likely to reflect reality accurately. They represent a reasoned judgment based on a thorough examination of the available evidence. This commitment to factual accuracy enhances the credibility and persuasiveness of such opinions. It demonstrates a respect for truth and a willingness to engage with evidence objectively. When evaluating opinions, it's crucial to consider the supporting evidence. Look for citations, references, and data that substantiate the claims being made. The presence of verifiable evidence strengthens the opinion's foundation and increases its trustworthiness. Conversely, opinions lacking supporting evidence should be treated with caution. They may be based on personal biases, incomplete information, or outright misinformation. A discerning individual recognizes the importance of evidence in evaluating the validity of claims. Moreover, evidence-based opinions are more likely to withstand scrutiny and contribute to productive discussions. When opinions are rooted in facts, they provide a common ground for dialogue and debate. Even if individuals disagree on the interpretation of the evidence, the shared understanding of the factual basis allows for a more focused and constructive conversation. This focus on evidence promotes a more rational and informed exchange of ideas. It minimizes the influence of emotional appeals and unsubstantiated claims. Furthermore, relying on evidence-based opinions leads to better decision-making. When we base our choices on accurate information and reasoned analysis, we are more likely to achieve desirable outcomes. Evidence-based decision-making reduces the risk of errors caused by misinformation or flawed assumptions. It allows us to approach complex problems with a clearer understanding of the relevant factors. This rational approach to decision-making leads to more effective solutions and contributes to both individual and societal well-being. Section 4. Critical thinking and opinion formation. Critical thinking plays a crucial role in both forming and evaluating opinions. It involves actively engaging with information, questioning assumptions, and considering alternative perspectives. Critical thinkers don't passively accept information at face value. They analyze it carefully, looking for biases, logical fallacies, and inconsistencies. This process of critical evaluation is essential for forming well-reasoned opinions and avoiding misinformation. It empowers individuals to make informed judgments based on evidence and reason. One of the key components of critical thinking is the ability to identify biases. Biases are preconceived notions or prejudices that can distort our perceptions and influence our judgments. Recognizing our own biases, as well as those present in the information we consume, is crucial for objective evaluation. By acknowledging the potential for bias, we can strive to mitigate its influence and arrive at more balanced conclusions. This awareness of bias is essential for critical thinking and informed decision-making. Another important aspect of critical thinking is the ability to evaluate the credibility of sources. Not all sources of information are created equal. Some sources are more reliable and trustworthy than others. When evaluating information, it's important to consider the source's expertise, reputation, and potential biases. Information from reputable sources such as peer-reviewed journals and established news organizations is generally considered more reliable than information from anonymous or unverified sources. By critically evaluating sources, we can identify reliable information and avoid being misled by misinformation. Furthermore, critical thinking involves considering alternative perspectives. Even when we feel strongly about a particular issue, it's important to be open to other viewpoints. Considering alternative perspectives can help us to identify weaknesses in our own arguments and to develop a more nuanced understanding of the issue at hand. This willingness to consider diverse viewpoints is essential for intellectual growth and informed decision-making. It promotes a more comprehensive and balanced approach to problem-solving. Section 5. Respectful dialogue and fact-based discussions. Engaging in thoughtful and respectful dialogue is crucial for fostering understanding and promoting reasoned discourse. When discussing sensitive or controversial issues, it's important to approach the conversation with an open mind and a willingness to listen to others' perspectives. Respectful dialogue involves treating others with courtesy and civility, even when disagreements arise. It creates a safe space for individuals to express their views without fear of ridicule or personal attacks. This respectful environment is essential for productive communication and mutual understanding. Fact-based discussions provide a solid foundation for productive dialogue. When discussions are grounded in evidence and reason, they are more likely to lead to meaningful insights and informed conclusions. Focusing on facts helps to minimize the influence of emotional appeals and unsubstantiated claims. It allows participants to engage with the issue at hand in a more objective and rational manner. This focus on evidence promotes a more constructive and informed exchange of ideas. When engaging in discussions, it's important to avoid personal attacks and ad hominem arguments. Instead of attacking the individual making the argument, focus on addressing the argument itself. Critically evaluate the evidence presented and challenge the logic of the argument while maintaining respect for the other person's right to hold their own views. This respectful approach to disagreement fosters a more productive and collaborative environment. Furthermore, it's crucial to be willing to acknowledge when we are wrong. Nobody is perfect, and we all make mistakes. When presented with evidence that contradicts our beliefs, it's important to be open to changing our minds. Admitting when we are wrong is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of intellectual honesty and a commitment to truth. This willingness to learn and grow from our mistakes is essential for personal development and informed decision-making. Section 6. The path to informed decisions. Informed decision-making is the culmination of discernment, critical thinking, and respectful dialogue. When we carefully evaluate information, consider diverse perspectives, and engage in reasoned discussions, we equip ourselves to make choices that align with our values and goals. Informed decisions are based on a thorough understanding of the available evidence and a careful consideration of the potential consequences of our choices. This rational approach to decision-making leads to more effective solutions and contributes to both individual and societal well-being. The benefits of informed decision-making extend far beyond personal choices. In a democratic society, informed citizens are essential for responsible governance. When citizens are equipped with the knowledge and critical thinking skills to evaluate political candidates and policy proposals, they can make informed choices about who represents them and what policies are enacted. This informed participation in the democratic process is crucial for a healthy and functioning society. It ensures that decisions are made in the best interests of the people. Furthermore, informed decision-making promotes understanding and empathy. When we take the time to understand different perspectives and consider the evidence supporting those perspectives, we develop a greater appreciation for the complexities of issues. This understanding can lead to increased empathy and a greater willingness to compromise. By engaging with different viewpoints in a thoughtful and respectful manner, we can bridge divides and build stronger relationships. In conclusion, cultivating discernment, critical thinking, and respectful dialogue is essential for navigating the complexities of the modern world. These skills empower us to evaluate information critically, make informed decisions, and engage in productive conversations. By embracing these principles, we can create a more informed, understanding, and collaborative society. The path to informed decisions is paved with critical thinking, open-mindedness, and a commitment to truth. By embracing these principles, we can create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. Stay empowered with knowledge from facts. Don't miss a notification. Subscribe now at Seeds of Wisdom Team and the newsletter seedsofwisdomteam.com. Thank you for making it a better world.